Hey guys, Mystical Creature, aka Mystic, aka Quantum Break. Here showing you a replay of a new deck profile that's going to be coming out soon. Um, that's called Mass Frog, or you can call it Tree Frog on Tree Heroes. Sorry about the dog in the background. Anyways, basically this deck is going to consist of a new meta that revives Mass Heroes back into the play because of one card. As you see in this replay, you will see a lot of combinations going on. The mostly combinations basically with Darklaw to Behemoth Shark to TreaToad, because you want to protect your Darklaw. If you can't protect your Darklaw, then obviously your opponent's gonna have her game. But with TreaToad, since it's so easy to get a special summon, it's just automatically protects your Darklaw and he won't be able to go through it. As you see, the combination only works like this. I've been trying out different decks, and you can see that not a lot of decks, a lot of people are very happy about it. Anti-spell fragments, clearly. Obviously, it hurts me. If he did it earlier, but he didn't. But the whole combination is the fact that you can just get it out with Behemoth Shark. Just know that in order for you to get special summon with Behemoth requires 2 level 4s Aqua type attribute monsters. You can get it easily if you use 10 Goldfish and Bubble Man. XYZ, boom, Behemoth Shark effect, detach 1, TreaToad. And TreaToad can pop itself to negate an activation of any card effect that gets enabled onto the field. It's opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect. You can send 1 Aqua type monster from your deck or hand to the graveyard and negate the activation and destroy it. Meaning, he can pop himself to negate it. Hits the graveyard, and he can recycle himself back to your extra deck, because it basically says once it hits sent to the graveyard, you can choose an Aqua type monster from your graveyard and send it back to your hand. But you can't send an XYZ back to your hand, so you have to send it back to the extra deck, obviously. To the point where I see in these replays, it's really easy to summon. I use 3 instant fusion. You're gonna see the whole deck profile of what I'm gonna be running. I still have a lot of space. Feel free to let me know what do you think should be replaced. Give me some feedback. What do you guys think about? Yes, I run 1 Mass Change 2 in this deck, because there's gonna be a point where, like, in situation where you're gonna open with I'm pretty sure I did in this replay, where you're gonna open with 2 Bubble Mans in your hand, and you want to be normal. You have to normal anyways. So even if you're special with 10 Goldfish, you want to have at least a Mass Change 2 if you have an instant fusion in your hand. So you can send an instant fusion. So you can Mass Change 2, send Bubble Man to the graveyard, Darklaw, instant fusion to Norden, and Norden to the special summon Bubble Man, boom, Behemoth Shark again, and TreaToad. The whole combination basically works on Darklaw and TreaToad and Behemoth Shark. If you can't get your field into completely like how it is right here, you're not gonna lock your opponent. You're gonna end up annihilating yourself. If you see a couple of misplays, feel free to point that out. It's really up to you. Why am I using the effect to steal people's card for no reason? I tend to do that a lot, and pretty much here we are right now. As you see here, Summoner's Monk effect, Reinforcement, Shadow Mist, discard. You see, this is what I mean. You discard Bubble Man with Mass Change 2, Instant Fusion, bam, bada bing. Then I went to Utopia the Lightning. There's other ways you could have done it. You could have go to Utopia Lightning, or you could have sent them. You could have used send another one, but I had the field full already, so I might as well just lock my opponent completely. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to fill my field and lock my opponent where he has no way out. And don't forget too, you can use Behemoth Shark's effect once per turn. So if you already had TreaToad on the field, on your second turn, you can use holy shit, I forgot his name. You can use Behemoth Shark's effect again and get a second TreaToad. You only want to run 2 because the whole point is that you want to constantly recycle TreaToad. And if you end up opening with another instant fusion, then recycle your instant fusion and get your second Behemoth Shark and special summon like the last. If you have an extra TreaToad in your deck, in your extra deck, special summon the motherfucker, because you will legit just block your whole game. Obviously, your opponent most likely, if you were actually having a real match where it's the best 2 out of 3, it's pretty obvious your opponent is going to side deck cherries, you know? If your opponent's going to side deck cherries, you should definitely side Necroface. You want to be able to get your Behemoth Shark back to your banish, back to the extra deck. It's pretty obvious that they're going to focus on your Behemoth Shark with cherries because you don't have a Behemoth Shark. Since you don't have a Behemoth Shark, you can't go to TreaToad. Now you lost 2 cards in your extra deck that are completely dead, and you know that's your only way out. Obviously, you're gonna have Kaijus coming in the way too. You know, gonna try to what's it called? Tributing. They're definitely gonna tribute you, your monster, and they're definitely gonna expect that to happen. And since you're gonna expect them to tribute, obviously you're gonna also want to side Master Restrict. If you don't side Master Restrict, there's a problem with you. There's a lot of cards that myself that I don't side, but it's something like that. Right here you see Abyss Dweller being used, and I use Abyss Dweller lately. A lot of graveyard effect that gets annoying for me that gets activated when your opponent does it. For example, Super Heavy Samurai. I was just against the Super Heavy Samurai, and they were just getting effects graveyard activated like crazy, so I wasn't letting that happen. Alright guys, so we're gonna get to the end of the video. As you see here, what the video is actually in this image is gonna show you all you're gonna need to know, and that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Mystic, aka Mr. Creature, aka Super Quantum Break, signing out from Team Time Raider. Peace out, guys.